Nnawotwe abo ha eye Adom TV. Nnawotwe dwumadie ene ye de ebrewo no ene ye da memne da. Sade ye memne da bia no eduru se Nnawotwe bose ya kosise no ndu bebo. Don hwemienu ene ye tena se na ensem bia ye di mu nkomo na wotwe atwamu de ejina ne naso pa edi se ye sisu biem no na ya san afa edi ho nkomo. Iti anopai enkomo a ye bedi no eye nsem akase mienu wonim se na no kuodo mampani Dramani Mahama ehia semtrefo na ensem bia efrimo ebaye no Ghana fo bebrenu ano ani anye ho na emu kase ba ko pa na eye Galamsey na si ye behwe enkomodi ekoso ene sede na ehu amane boni nyina no etie edanchen so a ye behwe Galamsey kroya ensunsanso a enya ewo ensu a ye nom so na nam so ama Ghana Water Company Limited ede abeto dwase womo epentumu 280% ye no ebebo mu dwumadie omo sanso abontrene se anhwe ye a emfidie bia no ye broni bekasa planter omo de sone enso no so na de beba ofie no aye krogen no anhwe wo se womo etutum esatene down na sika so omo de to eye alom ene line ma womo edit enso no ni no akoye bebre sanse Galamsey asey enso na manahunu poto nti akoye eka womo hia sika afi Ghana fo ho ntumu omo de aba ECG so edintumu aba ya womo esusuum no saka sa sika na ebebo mu dwumadie anopai ensemi mienu ene yebedi mu nkomo ECG Ghana Water Company entumu a womo ehwese PULC enfama omo na mo fanya dwuma ena omampani hye ohye semtwefo eni mu nkomo bia epie baye ediya mejeso ene abena pokua wenie kaise ene ye kasai ye nante afi multimedia ha ye omasi kwanso dada eko Accra Sports Stadium it is osha eye asempa work with the stars ena esemi afi na wo ya hobo abetumi esi omo kwanso ana obetumi esi omo ewo Accra Sports Stadium ye di dwuma no an ye beko ho so na yaje eho no mama ne bo ba bi omaduru ene sedia enyo meko no yaje de mama bedwafo aye krado ye hwe we emra na ye to aso Mame na se oguso a eka me ho anopai na wotwe dwumadie na wo hye no made kan abo amane se na no ukuda na omampani Dramani Mahama ene ensemtrefo bi ehia ye ensemtrefo nyina ba nya ye nyina na ye betumi akọ eye mampani atena ye nyame adom na me wo ho ma ye ne mampani kodi nkomo wo de wasebisa kọ na wo de ho anu ye aba na anopai ne ye hye aban yi eba no ede na oka se obeye na obedu yen so ne mu de wen na waye so far enwuma anase eye policies a aban no ede atodwa de wapa ho tuma no adwuma no ekosen yate ho nka eno na ye behwe emu amanebo ebo ha ne ye ho sede tie etu hwa na eda no eye bobosom de tusuodu na omampani ehia ensemtwefo na no oku da ya na efi hono a we eye ne second term a eye owomu no we eye diedi kan a wone ensemtwefo ehia na onyoma di nkomo na ye bisansam na ono soso no wayi anom na wohwemu a dwumadie no eye dwumadie bia na wode ekire adwuma waye so fa bosome wotwenie ya wo hyase edi ne dwuma semampani no sen na enyoma kọ na wo so de ho amane bo etudwa na ebiem soso no na wo so boya mane na ye hye sede a ehye no etie na ye hye abosome wotwenie ya NDC aban ese ne dwumadie ase no omame ate ase 24-hour economy eya sam kese ba ko a afi etwam ne entoaba NDC eboy no na edimu akotene eno no se ebebo tena ase a ebe ma shift abani padodo ebenye dwumaye na eno ka ho get fund se ye kasei yenim se na kasika eda so se bia ye mamo sika 1 million na ho na sie eba musanka biem no empenyifo ahye se omma yisa etire na ne boaso na fi ho nti omusa betumi akasika no a abobese 7 billion me bi etwem no na eye bese 3.6 billion na aban no apagem ede akodu sampempenso no sanso na National Life Insurance scheme no so ni sika na wo so mo saka no so no empenyifo ayisa eye niti no afiri so edanchen so a wo hye eye political appointees ya eto da bia aban ejapade aban ensase wo mototo no aban eba ya na ne wode tabo eto so ekyese obi antumi entutu ene aban asase no obi antumi nto eno so no omode ho asem eba ya ye nyina ye di mo enkomo aban no sanso epa code of conduct ontoma ekyese wo bia obebo din na wo besom se soafo anase kwankyerefo ewo na aban mu no wo suni ban bia wo se wo da na di ne ma bi hodma enisa wo ye se wo be hu birthday sakese na wo to kasa kese na omudi dem no ni nyina no eka code of conduct ne ho a wode baye wode no fee stress aba ye no ahyase eye adwuma se oba ekọ eye aban university suapon foforo o wremu na no freshers no aban etua sa school fees no edema wo mo a eno so ahyase eye adwuma ya wo taxes bi wo hon ma ya fe etwemu ene entobo mu no aban ne ka semfa so bi eni so ya na aban dada no ede egisika efi Ghana for hon ma na emwa na ba ko ye e-levy betting tax ena emissions levy no krompo de wo mo so mo gitu but anhyase anya adwuma ne mum de na eye adwuma ye betting tax ene e-levy no aban ba ye wayi afi ho ena eno chi so Mahama case we no eye bibia eba beboa won se ye wo ha yetumi di dwuma obi di ne yare ba wo hiamoa na health insurance emfa sa Mahama case no eye de omode ba beboa ma omanfo enya pomuden papa eno so mapa hontoma ama omode aduru mase be fie ho hyehyɛ no eguso a ekonanim afei abosome nwotwe ni obi beka se controversies be na aba de na aba Ghana fo abo aba yeti pa ese entwaye ene ehun komodie emu kese pa na eye ECG containers bi omo kyese ebedru porta soafo no hwe nyama hodne so beka se containers no ayira na kyese ho sem be ye bebre na be sapem ne akire ene na ayira emu komo no eba ye di mu komo bebre sameje mfi so kokoma na agrada ye ne wodi senseme eda ensawon prison so no okoma ne dollars eno so nsem ebe ye bebre no ano eno so eka ho bi ena ye se ye kese na nkasa no penyo no na eye twetwe former NDC owura fififi avikwete ede atudwa se abandada ne mufuo bi ya dwimudie womadi omani sika bo omani ka nka wose emra ne omudi no omo a womo ehwe sa emra kwaso ade dwuma no ene saafo no extra deals ne kyese omo nyina ekọ apam agisika agenioma se omo beye asem no basa eno so no ewura kwete ensem no adimu akotene pa ena NDC amanyoko na kandifo bi executives a wo ho bombom e Galamsey sensemi mu edi ba kwa betodwa na eye owura Joseph Yamin ena owura Abanga wo se Yamin eye national organizer Abanga so eye third vice chairman ema NDC wono so ne ho asem ebaye ena bosha aban ehye kokwa akuafo se nko mo beto kokwa obuo mu boto amna kodu besa 6000 Ghana cedis no ekwa akire sika mo de tumu no na enko ba bia kokwa akuafo edwalai we ene enema bia koso aban mu a Ghana fo binom ebo anyo so afen so yenhwe aban no aye launch ne ka launch a omo ehyehyɛ bibro makopa hontoma na asem kese ne se omo pa hontuma wiye no adwuma no ekosen emu ba ko ye 24 hour economy enim sa ban na launch de hyehyɛ aban no na ye de wo ye adwuma ko na peso do hu semu a emfaso a wo benya rebate a no eye taxes eto a won betete so ama wo ene enkane akrofita na dwuno do de kwa ne nyina no eye emfaso bia wo benya oma pa hontuma ye hunu se de na adwuma ye ekọ edanchen so a Women's Development Bank and so a mampani abedi akire ehye Ghana ne ema nyina ebo no eno so no yehu yenti kitamenti jame ehunu ba bia pempen so na duru adwumawura enso so we no ehye Ministry of Youth and Sports ase eno kwa Ministry of Youth and Development me kan sa ya Pablo enedie ne wo makopa hontoma National Apprenticeship Program no so mapa hontoma eno so no ye hyeda hunu na dwuma ye omo so moguso etro mabu na omanigi hunu edin ye hunu ba bia ne pempen so akosi free sanitary pads no eye bibia na aso ehye enwomasua wonsem so na eche yegusu ehye ni mu so mo ba me hunu data no schools ahe no mache ema ahe no mache de ama wo mo abosumi du mienu ni nyina anasa mo abosumi mienu pe na wo magyae eno so eye bibia konkon hodom a ehun komodie ebeba akire sanso na ensakraya eba ye ewoto a yetua ye V8 ni mu no eno so finance minister de ho asem todwa ora enso a yeroku je tabla kwade omani ma wo mo ye hwehwemu ewie de koda mampani attorney general asom no eno so wo ho no ma yegu so etwen ebi mo ho no yewura adubuan ne na yere sanso na gift oware ne kunu ne nipa bi eka ho National Service Authority ho no so eno de no eda ho na Black Star Experience eno so omapa ho tuma mampani kodi asa yenya ehu se de no so ehu asem etie nti wei ene enyema bi a ye hwe nim so omapa ho tuma wie no ne sunsuanso ne bedadi na ganafo ehunu afe yenhwe amamo yi mu no ehefa na sinto kese ewo pa obroni ebeka se eba no sikasem no ni gina ye fe bi GDP se de esi de ne benya na ho oden enema bo so odwom se de ebekọ fom na eye besia kra wokọje no se interest na ebekọ no ba bi gina no Bank of Ghana ehwe ho totoye ene oman ni sikasem enyini eno so ewo eye ba bi a obebeka se sinto kakra ewo mu afi nso yenhwe Bakunto kwantokwa ye no so esori ye nipa pinu ahwe o monkwa japade dodo na seye beka ya IGP to ana monkwa ko wi akire kra no na yanom atutu abo eye ka IGP edikoye mu nyame ado se no adadin kakra ye mpanyifo guso a ekasa asante hinankasa ene ginema wo hwesa somdwe enkomo ebekoso Galamsey kono ya ehoda ye gina sesei na no amampani hia asemtwefo nsem bi odi tudwa bebre no bo anyeso se me bi atwem no mo sa eye state of emergency wo mo fanto so na fuma godie tuo nyina na wo mo mabre bi a obia entubiem mampani se no no ye de atwa to kra post fonso ano moko task force a ekohwe eye se obi enye Galamsey so no mampani so masan so am nyina babak nti se no obi nim de ekoso ewo kwaye nimu na akwanhia dodo National Road Safety Authority am yenya netesa fuwe nkwa no abosumi sie dikan nipa apem ni ahadunum 1500 ni akire na hwe mo nkwa wo de toto afie atwa de ne ho a afie we de ne koso wo ha mo nchichimu aduonu ensia edien na ban no eye de afa ho eye sinto kese eso aban na ewo so maye enyemu entimu eba no empotem so ntokwa so a benyere ewo so ye kasei nipa bi eno no sola tuna kalba bebre no na kopie mu Ivory Coast o makodi senseme wo ho ye kasa yenim so afọ no hye amanone nsem so kodi tabla kwa etona mo akọ ekotra wo mo a ewo ho no mo eno achi so no hye eye enkan ha yampo no mentime ho ase so ebra na akpokpo yi na wo mo epete no eno so bi sori manipa ebese ennan na hye wo mo nkwa ewo mu a eno so no eye ho akase awuwa ne kunkum so ekoso pa ewo omayimu a bebre na etwe aban no adwesi so ene posifo adwesi so se entwa yie omofom na ensifom nti wei ene enyoma bia aban abosome enwotwe mu asisie ene de ho amane aba ye de ato anim yentwe ho emra na mene mabedwafo enhyase eni enkobo na hyewe emame
Ghana ban ehwe ni mu se Sedi Ghana City ahoden etimi eba fom no afibia obetimi ede agina wo hamu chichemu enum sebeyi a ahoden ebeba o man sikasemu.
And what happened was that because of the rapid appreciation in the value of the cedi, we saw an exponential increase in imports, because then people could buy cheaper dollars and so they could import more, which is a natural economic phenomenon. But on the other side, exporters are not happy because they get less cedis for what they export. And so every country tries to find out a balance where exporters are able to do good business and importers are not overburdened by high forex rates. Where that lies, I don't know. I'm not a central bank. But the cedi is making an adjustment, and I believe that it will settle at a certain rate.
Enwachi uchiremu se aban de betimi bia sebeyi a afempedu ne aduonu nan Ghana City ahode e ba afo Mohamu chichemu aduonu num no ebi NCB nemum ebetimi agina de agina.
People were asking whether it will go below 10, and I said it is dropping, but it will find its true value. It was undervalued at 16, and it probably is overvalued at 10, but somewhere between there we have the real value of the cedi. And so I believe that it is about stopping rapid depreciation of the currency.
Enwachi wachere sabani yenhwehwemu fa enipa bia okope dollars e wosika krabia hodo so de krane ma bo memu nanso onema no embedru ha.
There were other which were investigating. There were other cases where people apply through the commercial banks for foreign exchange to cover imports. And those monies are transferred to pay for imports, but the imports never came into Ghana. And we've studied a period of 4 years, and over the period of 4 years, about $42 billion was taken out of this country without the corresponding imports coming into the country. I've been reluctant to implement a state of emergency in the Galamsey fight because we've not exhausted the powers we even have without a state of emergency. We have the opportunity to arrest anybody, to confiscate any such thing. There are laws for forest protection and all that give us enough powers to be able to act. Implementing a state of emergency might sound nice, but it should be the last extreme, the last resort. So for now, let's exercise all the powers we have. And if it becomes necessary for a state of emergency, then we'll look at it. It means we have to go to Parliament. The president can't just declare a state of emergency without, going to Parliament, because there's a limit to how long you can maintain that state of emergency. And so I believe that we still have leverage to continue to fight Galamsey without necessarily implementing a state of emergency. It means that we have to delineate the areas where the state of emergency is operational. And if you look at the area where Galamsey is taking place, it covers several districts of our country. And so we would do it if it becomes necessary. But for now, I think that we've given the security services enough powers to be able to deal with people who are found to be involved in Galamsey.
Medase se oguswa ekame ho edian mejeso ene abena pokua nie na se de medikan abo amane no ye be hyase na na okuda omampani John Mahama sian samtwefo ene sedia ekoye mabedwafo mebisa omo view anase wo madwenkyere e wo sedia omo hwe omo hu dwumade no faye na yewo yewra TD Von D e wo ha ya enye wo kotwifo atimokwa abaton pesua no so a oyomo emra sebedwani wabeka mensasanso na Dr. Kwabena Ajekum ono aso ewo NPP amanyoko na omo enkita wodi mu akotene me mama kwaba
yeah
TD mache
majeso
that is say
ready hu ye mobo
hu ye nyina bombo amen
ye hu ye
doc wo so hu ye
ya me Adom
be afi ba party bi bia okay
ye kwane na ye wade nyina
ye there yes
that's the married
Medase me shase o TD honom na no last Wednesday encounter course on Mampani Semchofo so she be there.
Of course, I mean, I was supposed to even go there, but now, as I was having a little funny feeling in my abdomen, my tummy and all that, so maybe I will fear.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, dog. I'm a young man, unfortunately in MPP. I think I'm wearing this, very nice, intelligent young man, eh?
Honorable.
Na me sure me nua here. Anyone ya nyabra ehwe Nano Okuyada. Me share His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Adie mienu na eba metrimu. Number one, this is a president whom we all know say uncontested bio. Enka will be enka obetu no nsagun ewiem na to hell with everybody. But that's not the character I saw. I saw a character opese Ghana ebeye krabeshe. I saw a president who is willing to unveil himself. Emma Ghana fona and someone person be saying biano or maybe sano. Within 8 months of his administration, now with me have friends from Trofo. I see Ghana for some Trofo and Mokasama Ghana for. Asembia mo pese mo bisame no. Meni mo mesame. Na papai etimi etina ho. Eyi nsamo ano. Sa ni ye sa oye chire no eye oye chire papa edi obuo ene ahobrase ema Ghanafoɔ, and I think that is number 1. I mean who say the papa. Point number 2. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni dimina said your di kasa ye said your ni Ghanafoɔ edi nkomo as if say will be a wo me ye ne ahweso ato aba ma me bio ntema me hu say papa ne suni ne ban sa na ote oya hobrasie ni oyo obi a wodo Ghana dana kuma so aninti no kasa wo ka no eye kasa papa obetimi aka se bia ebre a yedi ma asem trofo se ye misansem no obetimi aka se bia na nka ye nyaaya nka ebre ne bebeka ho nanso megidi se ni ye no mpo so wati ni ho agina ho si ye misana asem mpo aya ade a asese ye bonsem mano. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama waya ade nsem na ye bisa ni nyina no so otimi so oyi ni nyina no pepepe
sana hu no.
Number 2 ade ba ko so ye me fe na me hu no se wo yo obi a wo do nipa ko si ase ne se o bisa na asem otwi mu a no de twi na yiwa no o bisa asem obrofo mu a no the brofo you and me menye twi ni be ya igbeni 100%.
Okay.
You know, but your man when you di twi di dwuma no adoso. When you ka twi no adoso. Ndi kemia ye se twi na ba ye kasa di timtima wo ye man. And into His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bomb modern. Say when you di twi kasa tisahweni ukasa ukaye na de so de wa obo udin no kra ne de no ahweni no ne nyina oye ne pepepe ami ehunu se papai wo yo bi a wo pensam chirofo enhie mu. I think that within 8 months of his administration and to unveil himself to the entire public for questioning, you know, I think it was a very remarkable achievement, and we all would want to applaud him for that. Intimino, briefly, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is taking the leadership and presidential leadership of this country into a different level. Or 30 presidents will be a president after His Excellency John Dramani Mahama from the NDC administration party. You have a lot to do.
Okay.
Because the kind of standard that he's setting is a standard that Emma Obuo any pere yo Emma Ghana for who said too many a Ghana for dear. Kakrani upon him ama se brana be so medi enim ni anyway chi.
Okay.
And no ncheresa wo na wo no ye wakoa. Ye hunu bi atwa mu na anu yi. Na nyasam papa. Ebi nso twa mu ansa na anu e bi betwa mu. Na car kura yetimi stop car for more than 4 hours. Adan ya o mampani be fa sa akwa no so.
I see we.
Ye hunu bi da.
4 hours na see we.
Ye hunu bi da.
See we.
Aninti ene no wa ho mampani a wo ya ho brase ni. O mampani a ne kasa kura no buo ai wo ne kasa mu kura na efe no.
Bate.
O mampani a wo kan no kure. Oman Pedisi, he's a realist.
But I'm saying what Samrana Kama. Yenko specifics.
It's fine.
Yenko specifics. It should be to say Galamsey. Now more call for say Abandadano and declare a state of emergency. 8 months I'm a better by moon. Moon to win declare Yeka saying Ghana water say in Suahuna must say one more here double and what to me a day. A treaty so na my no credit.
No credit.
E kwa meso.
E berebia no any idea ye yo. E berebe ba ya. Na state of emergency declaration Nanka behia. Sabere ya ye wo mi.
Ehun here.
Hold on. Sabre, I will say, and you must say, no, I won't chire mono. As I see a yabotre, Tambrasimi and Nidium, we are no yabotre, mammy. But I say,
1 minute,
dear woman, say, and now, Menoka say, you know. And we are manning to 2 years, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama administration, eh, no. So, the state of emergency declaration, who says, see, no, do you hear about Buayen? I know Nasi here. After all, what is the declaration of state of emergency in a day? Any answer what court now announce say, and then we are declare state of emergency of Galamsey and I say illegal mining. Ubaba Parliament be pass say state of emergency
at areas from a good year too.
All areas are a former good year no. You declare state of emergency a national canker. It's an enemy of the state. And in Tinemo Mobia and Cohobium, and Yanuano. Not you be any better nothing, Yanuano.
So many so we are better.
Hold on. That in itself is not a solution to the problem now.
And now then I'm bringing a solution and a solution.
Oh God, we got to a stage, a brave came more. A buying Casano, or no, a buying moon crow for. Any aban wan kasa no edi wo mo wan ko shemu o mo tu Galamsey
difference be na we ne mu
na me no kasa yi me nyini so betimi abo aban nipa ba ko a wono no yakoti ni so wo tu Galamsey a president akogina ho akase ono no a wo tu Galamsey no even though say the minister of Galamsey so abeka so tu Galamsey no ono president is on tu Galamsey there is nothing like that. Today's event is different from yesterday's event.
Okay.
And so the solutions you need today is different than the solutions that you would have preferred yesterday. And that's what it is. I think we need to deal with this.
Honorable. Now I didn't check so Ghana for Jimre. Nnawotwe. Michelle Honorable.
Okay.
Joy News.
Yeah.
Na Michelle no at that time no my baba mufufro. Na Honorable Energy. Ana ode kasa. Na we share ene.
Ade okofo.
Nka one turn Honorable back onto the road and ka say we nka Honorable nka. Nka we spending the time ni na he pick praises on President Mahama. And that's what he sought to do. But me Honorable ase. Because in government, the communication is very difficult.
Okay.
Especially when things are not going right.
And I'm very proud.
Oh, we hear finesse. When things are not going well, we hear finesse. And to Honorable, they are relaxed. That all tactics not Honorable using. I can understand and appreciate the difficulty.
But were you impressed? Nnawotwe. When you saw Mampania New Year to send me a bisa no nana.
At the end of the day. Obedi Jumabi, right? But you can get a lot of aspects right. But in Fonso ba kubi a ibi ebe hono. Ebe kata ni abeye nyina so. Ese nkati bone ba ko. Ebe tima se nkwan nyina, right? Na me the president contrary to what the honorable we pese Ghana for ehu no. E start secret free president Kufuor mreso. Say president Kufuor be dey akonya so na or starting me the press. Na from time to time, we share in Central 4. Okay, asema yenua penny apia stadium. Okachire President Kufuor na de ade to mu kra ba na damfo. Nti ya de awo ho. Prof Mills ba e yebi. Pa Kufuor Adom yebi. Mr Mahama first time yebi. Nti enya de foforo aba oman mu. Kayeke party a ono na was start this engagement way e man Central 4 nya opportunity. Ene o mampani bi ekonya nkitahode we a nanka ye pe obi e de sabi praises na mana nanka o senka MPP because yen na sha ase e na afoforo e be suan entanya de foforo na o hwe engagement na enye ne yen MPP beka se ekoye anasa ankoye eye ne omoa NDC for no eka after the show
Adom Sideng
ono ye nua panyi ni Lante Vanderpool o se President Mahama anu year or man for Galamsey no and told us some year. Other recognized state institutions, any social organization, corporate organizations for you now. Adom anu yaba. Na enema told you president kan ya menene ya adwen pa aside ne ebeba ho no president say economy no enye statistics na ye obotom I think say eno ne no crepa president kan ya enti Ghana for say 8 months to 9 months akoyie say enkoyie mampanya ka no kre o say ye obotom
come say nyoma bo abafo
Ghana for say na menu aso ko market Yankopon Adom me sure say onye ye kra onam kwan so a wo si dan bi ana onim abusuafo a eto materials temo ana ye se enema nkoyie no December 2024 ese enema nkoyie no what was the price for a bag of cement 85 cedis and now mo se enema nkoyie no cement price ba ko iron rods 1 track Anwea.
Did you say this?
Any stones? Nina compare the prices then to the prices today.
Okay.
In the economy, they are able to mampa. Tell mampa ni kan. Now taxes are hora. Aban say me ba be taxes free ho. Eko yi levy 1% free ho. Eko yi betting tax. I no krampo na nya o man ni nyina na etua betting tax. And your man ni nua na etua levy. O ho na 1% this car through momoa. Obi anti wo levy. Oko agent ho na wo send it through agent into levy unless your personal phone or your personal contact and now they send it levy I bet it into na nya tax po a on my money nyina na etua ye those two ni free ho na NDC omampani any honorable promise yes say covid levy ye be ye free ho communication service tax ye beti so no enne ye free ho anase ya so it is still there.
But so what you say IMF she say it in COVID no.
Into abra na omo ye campaign no. Minua. Na omo ka kire say ye be yi COVID levy free ho no. Na omo nim say your IMF. It means one kind of crunch Ghana for. What's your explanation for Galamsey? Omo say oh, omampani ewo opposition na this opposition no. Na omo nim issues no ewo Galamsey mu senate ye. Omo ba mu na ombe hu ye. Enti na hu nim no. Oko share Ghana for bo eye den omo yi enu free ho no na omo de dum so levy bae a obi a wo man mu etu ebi omo yi nu free ho no say na ye discuss before our show is starting electricity ensuo ya to is electricity mu 2 times accumulated interest of over 17% ensuo ya to mu over 4% ye wie ye efitinra say Ghana for ko bie account now our dollar account because ebi adwuma bia wudi no e wo say ebia wudi dollar ene koto oniema e wo amanone anase amansan dwaso because amansan dwaso no sebi ye ntua cedi wo ho ene ye ntua naira wo ho enti dollar no ene ye didi dwuma wa amansan dwaso say wo ye Ghana ni NDC for the aba say wo ye Ghana ni na sebi edwuma wudi nti o dollar account na uko yi bia kodi wuduma yentewo tax of 5% ya yi 11 if you and ya san de electronic transaction asan be she ho see e 5% into no kre na ka che Ghana for no en ne den ye wi ani aba Galamsey no so ne e be ye topica a e di anwea egu NDC for nchene mu esan de anwea egu NDC for gare mu omo mid the press ya omo ko ya na wabetena ase omampani wa ahobrase na ahobrase nyenye na ebedi market na ye ko no taxes na ye increase no rubber production na across by 70% insurance across no eno ene Ghana for bedi enye na ahobrase omampani de also onya ahobrase na so mo man
okay
ba sa na omampani kan no economy no ene obotom wo opposition wo ka kire Ghana for say MPP for na ye Galamsey nti na omampani Akufo-Addo ontumi ntususa na woko che bia omampani Akufo-Addo fie chipe ye tu Galamsey wo ho enne Mayday TUC ekokan amanum asem wo Mayday parade ase asem omampani ti ho na omo ka che no ne say at that time no man dey barely 4 months in power but within those 4 months no TUC ka che omampani say Galamsey hu nsem no ati say amana say compared to the 8 years na MPP wo ho no enye MPP ni kan
okay
Catholic Bishop Conference and then we catch Mampani recently as one declared state of emergency omo anu masem on they have about 4 cabinet ministers omo no Mampani a dream from Emre Kosimriano about oman taking decision cabinet level a omu nyina gi tu mu say e wo say declare state of emergency e wo oman mu e ma omampani kwampoko ningo pram e ka kire President Kufuor say enye wo no omampani dada Mr. Mahama and all these solutions ebeba for Galamsey. Na ye wo na Kufuor and na ye president. So you have to deal with Galamsey.
Me that say.
And na NDC for catch ye say opepa no wo ho a any 2 weeks ye betumi aso of Galamsey. Na omo de omo ba Ghana for more 1 week. And then omo anum asem a omo kan opposition. And in the omampani en lead omo mama catch ye no. Ni mienu nyina ebo ibra. Enti Ghana ni na wo hope. So omampani eku na Nado Danko Kufuor aban anye bibi ye o Galamsey ho. Na NDC for ano dede ebe ka kire wo si ye be to Galamsey so sa na yem tro na mu kire wo based on their own words in opposition and what the president himself had to on my nyina Wednesday ya etwami. It shows Doctor, there is no confidence in the fight against Galamsey. What the NDC is saying now, what they are doing and what the president has told the country. But as the Dr. Kwabna Aje Kumeka Sama NPP na tenekano na Solomon Owusu abeka some movement for change. Solo Martin.
Yeah,
Bokodi.
The abedua la dui.
Yeah, the radia say. Enkomo ayede na no ukuda mampani share some trefo no. Ene di frimo eba ye na me bisa se de koso ni nyina sem se baye anu yo mampani de baye no eso wani we impressed.
Mechia wachia menya bondi ne doc ni wahwefo nyina maka se ye party movement for change ebe party na nchekra
okay
na bidwa se kama na abeje o man free onyini ene o hawo tie die menu yake ya na chese o man here redemption ma men ka se ne Ghana for afi sa be depressed no essence ore Kufuor Dubai no ye ba kumi no ana krono keta se shape duo eba na be mu ti o se ne me Ghana for kra nyanka sabio anokodai ye bono bo anene ba wa mo ne bi wow man penia ye di tu ya chere sa be yi o manfo an wo so onye eno ka ho bi na Ghana for se se to abama na so when you prepared say ube answer ube yi ensem anu dia en ye betam wasinchen yen ye ka se komonte omo tam MBB sinche komo fama yura la nchamantin ana omo se da omo de bema era jo Mahama oba ye no se oni central for bi share tiefe me fa sense mi sa so ba ye no so de na Ghana for be so mbusa na mbusa ye de mo be ya na mo ye ye esa se Ghana ha wo sisi enyo ma mienu pe na Ghana for the person so wo Galamsey corruption krono a ekoso na anu no sika na yenim se hihye nkofo butom de omo de asisi adan de omo de aye nyina no Ghana for se ye menu mienu to enti yen san konko jimre ye we se nyadwuma o ana ne ba adwuma
David
ebio Ghana for se yen sas ne yen suo na esai ezo so de and discriminating between movement for change NPP and DCCPP obi aye dey enum bi e na me no ka se ekocha bi a omoto pure water de adware ye me no se ko mo fam reporters go ye top pure water de adware that is asem na ye ka no enya asem wa obetumi de adi agro the turbidity levels of our water bodies na that's now 14,000 TU and what she abrai World Health Organization expect say be 5. The difference between 5 and 14,000. That's just when ya dia obi betimi adaka akase odiba bidiagro. Ka say ye kwa koto abaro. The Catholic Diocese of Accra echo demonstration prayer demonstration against the Kufuor Dubai. Say no my so ombe say o my no. And it ye Galamsey asemo me pese omampani Mahama or chart a new course for this country. Yen ya semantics no. I know ye na about Galamsey. I disagree.
Okay.
Because we are in an emergency situation.
There when I would disagree. State of emergency na na said the police task force are no more grounds are. Was so many na amra no more sign metoto niema biem na no na.
Police for the omunya aduma won ko ngojiji ngofo ademu.
Until we draw one okay. So why you omunya na ye.
But there is a standing a year or 9 months no. 9 months no mo na say omampani man and ya ko so what do makadia mom I'm telling you they can do something better for him. Apart from the here what na mind me matter of waseda. What na mind area da. There is no way Galamsey between any security apparatus enya confrontation bra won yiniska. No way. Answer of Galamsey is between enya kukudra ka so mo no kono. Na bia wo bae na na wo bae wo se o ye ba begigi ye maha na abegi misika wie na se wo kona asa ba so be pamia wo kura beti ase and 9 months na aba no eye well structured. They have a policy o mampani mo makade o mo bibi fanya adwuma and then the between man asem na wo ka se owo tools available to him.
But why do you trust 9 months no so much sense say o mampani dada breso no ye nim say wo interministerial committee against illegal mining and then so no a year institutional say ya o madwuma ne so mo be fight license ne ne ade ekosi say
so en ka o ma me wi ba be si o asem no so
okay
9 months no betumi di yi ana say asosidi a just a political actors na was aban mu omo cut inside deal menu akoye campaign kroje Pentecost ye man position because of so chop onye onye bi anabi amu hia obi ebai no ada so man pani be ma wo mo kwan na wo mo ahihye party ni mu a wo mo na sponsor Galamsey fo no atumi wo mo ba bedi kokonsafa 9 months because minim de mehu ana minim de America about the leadership of that 9 months. Sir, the military officers in there they are purely professionals. Some of them are not personally. Political, politics. They have sworn to defend the integrity of this country. But party for obiso obi the man Galamsey is kakoye the campaign. To pressure them also. To both say 9 was soldier ni ye na dwuma no. No obi to wo di concern no pay wi. Can you imagine so ye o mampeni na opportunity to obi aba betra na so. Na wo ka asomasi asem nipa no wo he no obi na no. So eno ni ade enu ntina oka say operation interministerial committee no. It was a beautiful concept. Idea report na Professor Frebo what yan fama.
Tintina me bisa say almost so shasia na obi beka so na eko
but a lack of leadership Akufo-Addo Alistair Matthias catch say one no mo ye gold connection one joke roma
me too
na mo de nyeso wutie me nkomo ne ye di ya ba mo nyesa devil's advocate
me too
yet ya na branch a young man ekot ye yi ko di nkomo Al Jazeera for the co interview no say one no catch ye say every month ono mampani Akufo-Addo ye connection o ma ship for $40 to $60 million worth of gold every kroma or Akufo-Addo the gold mine when kroma and it is a Professor Frebo what no man report not the one of the boldest report Mary do we say o to me sure one party for no ka say assume so obenti and the oka ho and the essay yen sase no man bani wan do anamo na we menga say. That's what I'm saying. Doctor Mono near you know, better ha refuse home near so woman near handle science of way. As I said, Mono, you have no credibility to deal with the Galamsey issue. Now Sir John and Professor Frebo Boate and in the Akufo-Addo conference room at the Jubilee House. And Professor Frebo Boate say all shall and Akufo-Addo and all catchers say the greatest danger to a forest. Sir John or any day.
Won't me
want money? Report na money tegodi. How more a year friends go do upon grumadi. Journalists cry cry bombudi. So now you serious you be dealing with Galamsey. O man pedi the power belongs to you. That's what I'm saying. Say the concepts are there. Galamsey na there ye o kokwamu.
Okay.
O the upper fa wasairia so Japan ko dunkwadi ye no kwa obi ani tua police for cry every 100 meters be able say police barrier ho.
Okay.
Yes sir, we must go back and look at how are you funding political activities in this country. One more this commission no mu wi a o maka kire say sa Galamsey yes ka bi ye di we shame and it is what ba won to embrace na afi ya chekire o segueti ye be say o mampani say omomode
8 months into 4-year term Ghana for their mama penny. Yen share the Jumadie about Galamsey fight no.
I wish I would deal with this Galamsey thing.
Ntiano ba pacho we any bre 1 minute na ekọ next topic so. Nti we born tofa I beti ase. 8 months ma shama ya de Galamsey fight no.
Yes, tie. Medi nka aka kire wo say. Ebre bia ne ade ayeyo. Ebre bi ba ya. Enuama ye de ye Galamsey no. Aban bi sheda ama ho kwa ma ye tuba o man mu a afetie. Bibi ti se champagne. Maka wasama ka me podi mabre. Bibi ti se champagne. Engine ketwa na omo build boat na omo de nsuo no mo de dredge no. Omo de see a structure no so atimi ye adwuma no. Sa engine ye friend champagne. Sa de no. Sa wo jai sa wo di ba o man mu. Na sa mrante na ni bi omo de be si sa structure na omo building no so a. Structure no ya meaningless, useless. What the issue enye ye and na me no ka say ayade ba kwa ya tusu sa ye from man mu kra enti no sa de from man mu a sa ensuo so good to no ebe free ho and uti his excellency John Dramani Mahama o kasa no ayade ba kwa ya tusu sa kese asa shamfa no ye from man mu kra obi ni kwan so odi bi be Ghana ha bio. And that's one of the most remarkable things. Dear me did say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ebeku Atia Sa Galamsey iti.
Na excavators na.
Tie, meba. Say, woman who crying. Near the sun, your man begu or mem to say the naban dada ne yenwa. Would the begu who you now catch your boys and fanko juma. Then you're the basso there. So the point is that to stop the dredging in the river bodies, no. Stop bringing the champagne, and that's all about it. Once that is done, we'll be fine. River bodies, no. Number 2, what you say, you declare, say, Mama will be on fire excavator and bomb my immobium. But you see, let's not make this mistake. Answer a declaration in Babano. Na ya load excavators, ni bebe gun shosua eba. Excavators, no, you're that when you're free, man on the bar. A gun shosua a chance, aba. Dear gun shosua and sana, yes, a declaration, you know. What you say, you're packing in your good safe events. I saw you for her show. I mean, no, you know. Answer and poor obeji bekono. You're tracking a young wage money a day. Again, Afe, yeah, declaration, some mobianfa excavator mano. I just want demonstrate say excavator now person or the bano. And when your contract, a bayama with Juma, I say, what you call ye, war concession ya, ubeti ye. A war and merem and son of the abba. These are the things, but you see, so when you trio any a giant to say the abba and that year, no. I call Bob Crawford Bakumi and be pay. I call she excavator Bakumi and son. Now, officer will point to Galamsey, you'll be the biggest joker in our century. Galamsey Akono, the we are Argentine, no. And yes, sir, near the corner. Into that, Mika say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is a realist.
Okay.
He says the thing the way it is. Look, we have more than now. Our say about 4 million Ghanaians depend on Galamsey. That's, I think, it's even more than that. I just want to know Galamsey environment to that, and it is not people who live there in Kwaneyo. You have people coming from all over the country, all over the world. And it is not a usual fight of using gun, machete, and go and burn one excavator and 2. Now I'm a contact man in Fakwasha Forest, that is not the fight. The fight is that, hold on, the fight is that strategically, because you see, when you disarm them, then they will not be able to do it. But so more the new man now catch man yeah. Then you also never know what they no find then.
But that's 8 months into 4 years.
We will win the fight, and that's fight. What it is.
Yeah,
let's cool down. Seriously.
Honorable Ekanina, the tough and say, and ne Galamsey says, Semono Agensem. Say, stop it. Within 4 months of the administration. Trade Union Congress, I told you earlier. May Day celebration.
But we say
I'll come there. I'll come there. I'll help you mention them.
Exactly.
So I'll help you mention them.
So
you already years to destroy this country with Galamsey. And you are asking His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to use 8 months.
I'm reminding
8 months to stop 8 years to destroy Galamsey. 8 years to destroy this country with Galamsey. I contain mine in India.
But Tidi, honestly, say Omampani, was Omampani ka 8 years. But
now we say here for 8 months. That is not true. And look at what we're doing.
Tidi, what you mean?
Obviously, if you choke up bomb crofo krum.
But so what say 8 years near Galamsey abesaya.
Exactly.
Nigga say we need Ghana for
and even more.
18 was so 12 years.
20 years.
Exactly.
You
but
can even mention 30 years.
Who restricted to 8 years?
Who is John Mahama?
No,
His Excellency. Offer 8 months. I mean, how can you say that?
Before 2016 election, so na Galamsey one and anyway.
And Tina Maker say you can even go back to
I can't go to one was so specific with period
that go back to Professor Mills time. Say na Galamsey. I am saying to you, say, from all those periods, so fine. Granted, from all those periods up to Akufo-Addo Abemi, His Excellency Mahama Bayeno, 8 months.
Anu ye ni say.
What you mean? 8 months ni. Now we part say. I'm not yet to Akufo-Addo ni. Your friend is a contaminant for to 2 nyina. Mama am be sili samra no enwie dia was so in 8 months. Really? It must be a magical person. It was really magical.
Oh, Tidi menye sir.
I'm surprised.
Tidi
I see for honorable person show.
At here for the on here.
And Dr. Jeku honorable Atari make can.
Dr. Jeku
person ye show no.
Tidi make no. Meet you.
Me say. Ne honorable kan nyina ne tough one say. Trades Union Congress em ba aban mu no within 4 months. Galamsey no agensem. Enya na ye kan. Catholic Bishop Conference na san de aba. Esa asem na mo kan opposition no say declare state of emergency no bi you have about 4 cabinet ministers and omu nyina say time aso yeah an interview or Joy FM Crampo there was say we should do it today not tomorrow mo cabinet minister minister of communications honorable or say sa bana wote so no omampani no wo pepa or the 2 weeks ebe and the Galamsey until you don't even need 8 months that is the Sam George. Those were the worst of the NDC. Or same would the 2 weeks in the year, so you don't even need 8 months. Now we know my own buy. Almost buy almost starting almost settings no. Yena yen hwe no. And almost call Lembele. I call inaugurate Blue Army. I say the blue gas biaba. Almost be ko wiem. Almost be kontia Galamsey. In the end, Oblonise cost 90 0 she and free mumba. Almost we almost call Yellow Army. Echo graduate crofo mo say yellow ni black ya hoya ye nyina hu ye ankosi aga the third can say and what is the result minuaba what is the result what done natural abom what is the result ye wie ye no and the minister for lands and natural resources and share press for no and afei de what tisu ese Ghana for mo no age nsem or the su. So the third policy they introduced, the weeping policy. The weeping policy. The sector minister Kotina Cameron is switch there or mine. As someone catch the in and said, Obia sorry, yen sumwa or mine. Now you knew so ebe drops, getting now carboy no, yes a little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Ghana for you now soon, send your no soon, yano, minister ni soon yano. Now you knew so ni kaboom. Now ebe yes a poor, now call washi yen so na mine. And on the third policy they introduced. Into your camp policies are more introduced here. The Yellow Army, the Blue Army, the Weeping policy, all those 3 came together and gave us nothing. Opepano anyhow. Okay.
Omampani
na no mutum e catch the Ghana for say. Akufo-Addo said His Excellency and he had to about and he should provide solutions to end Galamsey.
But so on cast some solutions so na.
And the solution here. But they are no mu GD as party no. And e ba ne say na ne mo catch the Ghana for say mo beye. Na mo catch Ghana for say MPP phone to me nye because omu ni pepa no and then na yehu asare donko
Erastus say 8 months to me 5
almost 2 weeks almost 2 weeks
almost say no when the kan
the sector minister for communications
sector minister no ono na ye president
cabinet minister
or a president
or a cabinet minister.
Or a land and natural resources minister.
He can advise the president at cabinet meeting. The sector minister for lands and natural resources about to Mampanifo about good year now. Or say we should declare state of emergency. And the advice ben not the mom company.
Me da say Dr. Jakum solo 1 minute.
Some be kon Galamsey no. Ghana ni bia
8 months we impress about no fight. Our detail Galamsey no.
Two parties she catch say omo failure man no. Omo new clue.
The movement for change is saying.
You are passing judgment on the Excellency Mahama's administration within 8 months. Within 8 months you are passing judgment. You've been here for 8 years. I'm surprised.
What's about 2 weeks on
movement for change.
Dog.
2 weeks.
You are a nice guy.
You are very nice.
Oh my God.
You implemented state of the emergency.
Can movement by
immediately.
Immediately, we can immediately 7 January can be better.
Omanbeni alantramante efa akofran so wie ya dasha akoye papers dey akọ parliament akowie ho adwuma
because for free MPP how many months ni
we are in an emergency situation. Professor Sampine research bi. Professor Sampine head of pathology here university. Okoye was say a macro say ase ne musibichima na so assorting. Emema ye potency ye merma yono na ama bites adoso okroma Galamsey ya koda ye wo mo ni miensa ebie ni nan no na no ya tariff Galamsey ya say Ghana water so mo betum because of the
second topic
so ye wo emergency situation so I say me the fear of the unknown there has about me no for say ye kwako jai mining ye better than survival mentia senje ama enya mine na dey not surviving
okay
yen ye Galamsey okroma dey survival o won mo boase anka wo
yeah
kama Galamsey ndi atise no na ye ne di oboa wo tia kwa ne ya mane oboase anka e de ko oboase ko so benye bie dia
Galamsey na selling now honorable
na go for do adar model like 2462 buy say ye wono de ye na mo buy ya na ye se kwa ye nwure mo wo se mo de se munim nyansa me be makwan mu wure na mo nko se kwa ye no ya se kwa ye no ase o mu nyina wrabo what you say and 8 months there for me yen the state of emergency but it is also not enough to pass a judgment on them
Mate
what you say
Mate me da say orati divon di Solomon Osu na doctor Ajekum na menyomo ejin komo anopei mame ntwa me ho emra na fei ye ba enkomo a ye bedie no ye Ghana Water Company Limited omo de enkrata akoma PURC eso omo epe entumuti ubie pipe wo fia womo ebetum na omo proposal de omo de akoto dwan so omo pe 280% increment na ye ECG egi 225% ye bedi mu komo ye basisia Meda se oguswa ekame ho anope na watchi dwumadie ewo Adom TV so ye sanso ye live ewo Asempa 94.7 ediameje so ene abena pokoa wenie na ye second topic ye bedi mu nkomo no eye Ghana Water Company Limited omo chese na babi aso no aye fi aye poto akodru no enura ebi eye alum ebi ye lime eno mo de egu eye ensuo ni mo edane ani enti wo be se ensuo na ye fi pa enso beba bedru nchen wo fi na ni atenwan sanro na wo mo de ne no wo so mo tono duduom ebro se de no mo ye ne dada no ansare wonya ensupa no anom edan chen so a wo mo adwumadie ene se de ekon wo mo hia sika ene de aboa ni nyina no ye Galamsey ensu sanso enti wo mo pe 280% a eye entumu yenim se PURC ebete so babe gina de edu hɔ no ma ye behunu ECG Electricity Company of Ghana enso proposal mo de akono eye 225% omo no PURC betumi edi mu komo already yenim se memu hɔ baabi omo tumo be se 2.45 wo ba bedu July hɔ no ma omo sande ntumo 14.75 a wo kampo ma na che so de na be se 70% yenim baabi ade ye kan eba begina a eba be ka 70% na ye tua dada ewo enkanea so no ye di mu komo na fe ya hye se ECG ene Ghana Water omo ye justified enough omo sem no mo de ba no ewo nyina so eno nti de wo se ye tua bi ka ho na mo de esom ye yana ma me hyase ewo Solomon Usu enchen solo ansana eno ma me enko Accra Sports Stadium Asempa Walk with the Stars me wie ya medimani echiremu ewo ho na afe yakwa akodi enkomo na ensia ɛwɔ hɔ no nsia woteme ka abɔ nkɔmɔ enema ɛkɔsɛn ɛwɔ sports stadium hɔ
Baby, I'm in Accra Sports Stadium. Nina, Asempa FM. Walk with the stars, Jumedia. This is so a chassis. Eddie Free, Kokomlemle, Asempa FM. Multimedia, Akache, Yanante de Firm, Museko, Yadibe National Theatre, any day Abe Rio Wahase. Sabre, Manfo Pinana, the Omon Yamba Techri, Jumadian Ebana Yankasa, Enono, Nasamre, health screening, and air coso. Yep, Yenu Bema, a Kejuan Ankasa, Ewa Hano, Yabemano Pina, what the Afamu, any baby, I did Ababe Drusi.
Well, many of them say, Yema, Ashafuna Kwaba, a higher Accra Sports Stadium, Sunny kind of walk with the stars, and so, and it's been a wonderful day. Aji and some, Essence and Nipa. I be PM Mohano Yasam Ketwa and yeah, Bama pictures, images, videos to be among Senipa by Papa, emo footballers, emo sports administrators, emo politicians, emo no, I didn't fa. And so, be our shine a fee so ma next year, South Bomodina Oba, health screening, a course, massage, free massage, or also, yeah, Mancrofoid, because you're not a present for no more feeling here. But any particular teacher will be brave by also. Yet Nantivi and aerobics away ama a be at Moko, a business so up a big crab bomb and also trade any idea. But Mewo Ablade Morgan, where a former player at the Marcas of Folk. Because you was a footballers by former player at the Mars of Folk. House of Folk, you know, or Bonawad, Ablade Morgan or Ablade, Yamaquaba Badroom TV so. And yet on Safre attitude, you from Safre at Tiff for some and also by walk noon is saying.
Let me say, Mangumo, Mama, me invite you. SME on them will invite you. Let's show respect. Say, I'm invited by the Morgan, so I'm walking by Waba. And Timmy Damasi said, we invite me to Miss Manchuchasu. Me started 53 days ago. Maybe more when there's a new town, same best started. And I'm Sumupamicho. And Saturday, me coffee and Mimbra, and Mabano, and Timmy Damasi Basse, and Mamma Boy. Because walk there, Yepa. Nipa de debi also on pa so unanti ebi ufie no one nanti unu wife no mba no my dog kakra o don bebe no wife kakra na still who go hospital who me gina me fie na akonimo ba who me obefuse me 8 years boy
still fresh former player of Accra Folk now who no they say there or a doctor just a microphone running there you can watch them later it is our train Adom FM so Adom TV so you go so I am penny for how do I buy and I didn't come on and of course we know cuz our much here let's say this specific kakra nipa because ya di kan aerobics na wie ni ade yes you know that can ya wie Sabre me programs director of Adom FM boss Tigo between command na hwemu o na work no siko na boss ya mo akwa baba Adom TV so mejo so Erico well na ya shase be no num ne fa ko bo no nsia ho ba bi ne ade a o kasa wo kan nyina pam do a sen na work iko ye
to be honest with you make us exciting make an brofo make us exciting very very exciting weather na Miss Rosebian so better fortunately in so anto and I mind the kind of weather unantia how to be feel is a very good work. Me yeah calculation no. Yeah you see under 60 minutes which is very good. Me checking me up no. Yeah burning over 300 calories and a total of over 8,000 steps and that is very effective for Obia. To me, yeah, at least half of that every day is so encouraging. And I'll try the pipe by the party true for a buy and no crano, and some crying say, I was here to me and the Bia. And I say, well, I tell us every month to be a private to be organized, can you bad cry?
Wow. Program director of Adom FM boss, thank you so much. And what's in the canon? You make us one afu fracasa. Mama they say they saw the machisa and the Mama and frozen.
I'm happy.
I'm feeling about
if you alajo.
Only a certificate complain. Wow, me or so Christ only a basa. And then what you want to say?
Fine, pa, my 3 months per year. I'm not so.
I'm only a massiso. Only a man as is so.
My body now say I am young. You see, I see so I'm fine.
Oh wow.
Exercise I can't here. And I'm putting my share my body in the moment.
I'm putting my share her body in the moment. Okay. That's nice. Yeah, that's a pa. Unia now, ba. Unia, my man frozen.
Pacha Ruby,
only if you allow John buy. And then what you want to say?
Pacha is very successful, like good, yeah.
Well, yeah, free massage wa how ba na ye miemia motom ye miemia hwene ye miemia ba bia se na be a wo be wo papa ani mu atim se ye twetwe no e ko de dedem e ko de zigizagam pa e ko sen massage ne ko sen
oh e ye
who feel it?
Yeah, me feel it.
My goodness. I don't know, so the massage is ongoing here. Oshaki wa so baby hair screening. We kill the kose sa kwa kusi odu wa na ahwe wa bia motom wasum o ba bia na ahwe say we okay a we fine ani ade ate mo ba ye no that was ani ma ka so mbenya e no manya bi no free screening aduane ensuo ni ade a chese kwan bia so na peke di machi na fe ye nhwe se na won sam se ye ko o ba so a ye je ani wa ha dame program na e ba no it is say baby e be ko bi ye dame di echi ko it way dame ni bi na na mo te ho a wo mo e bo no chema se na wa wani mi twa wana
Oh, Debbie, on can't solve it me. Debbie,
it's a cost is here.
Oh, so far, Michi guy back me bono no Johnny and Uncle Fred was on Belgian 20. Major said, where do you can't solve it me cry?
Wow, damn it, Pabnabra, Naya Casa,
me know be your baby dream, and I reckon Baba.
So we be a fine, you go French champion about no abit. Damn it, catch yourself, Baba. Pabna. It's been a wonderful time. 1 minute here, Rapia Puanesa. Walk with the stars. You can say be big. I am big indeed. Oh, Rapi Bia Pabaka Sena found.
Rapping up, bro, Fanachi.
Bro, AWG. You are doing TV so live.
Aha. Eti, me Mekase. We, Jumedi Bakwa. In fact, I brought my general Mentias, so. Owen penny for a buyer, Yentim Bobom, the penny for a buyer. And yes, I'm back. Omodio who said Jumedi anymore. And as a boss Kasaye. Dr. Bernardo Koboy Kasaye, and of course, Osha Penia and the Chief of Staff, and also the Odebetuja. We didn't say a queer anymore, and Penifo, Shani and Shemukanana Nesiano, Yentime Unusadia, Dudwana Fresa, Yaman and Yakasia. I mean, Yanya BM, Etiaresa Nesiano, Yabasaya, Amanayakas.
Alex Kwabana Kejuana Casanerica City, were reporting live from the Accra Sports Stadium.
I didn't see Sanya, I don't know.
The Akoso Accra Sports Stadium and Oshaya no Kejuana Kasa, Brales, Alexander Cobistone, and Omo Maka, Ewa Honum, no, till the 1950 Yana Koye, or my aerobics, I to share screening no Ecoso, but I'm saying the activities not drops will be a other events, 18 one more Egusumo, but yes, why?
Do I hosting money on my?
Oh, man, over how much for? And the video so better. Oh, man, you come now and take Titus Glover, OB, Titus Koye. OB, just a members no more does on ye, the one you say, as some by my dear. And to 10 bar, ye the full coverage, no, ye free her. A qua could do on me aerobics Libiano, yet the Bema, sorry, ya penano, to us so. Now I shall say, dear echo. Now, my memory makes a shall say, or you're Solomon Uso, now ye besasa ECG, and a Nnawotwe, and Tuna, almost some obey, and will be no me in the honor, no, Omo DJ, and I say a chamne and Omodeba, solo, I meet you.
The almost almost say a proposer, Boavinichi, say, I see a fancy. To a natural margin. The same man proposes, God disposes. Over utility companies proposes, PRC disposes. And the fan say a natural margin. But on disposing man in Cozero, be disposia Bijana. What do you mean by? So, make my cousin or some banaki a chili part of crowd, not gonna say, or see a tross and two. Insure and I say, can or see a chili too. Or my buffalo. Me my cousin. ECG and Nnawotwe answer on by attempt BRC and to no say this or Mako Jessica ye real horn, chrono a course when ye jeba and no crab boy may electricity bills night akofo. And dear bills a chrono among Ganjre. Look, PURC won't do me because last year, reason of modern man said between 2022 to 2024, CD depreciated by almost 74%, which is a fact. Makache se kufu adwabade mu nyimfi o man na abakosemu. Now, in 2024, okay say PURC etie kania so. It is a was our time na depreciation no e wosoro wo gira so etie so a and na see the stabilizing ababetu. What sort of economics is this? Satan na mo kana inflation 2024 In fact, 2022, the Ekoya Baumiada could do 54%. Okay.
Me too.
Oh, bomb Baumiada inflation go do 54%. Oh, bomb Adam would buy ya be do 23%. 23%, you know, a homote so. And then inflation 11.5%. Over Casse, that's the young coaching pana or yeah day or Casa. ECG was set a national crime or see new year. Price water 4 year audit to be 2024. Now, Mr. Femi, say chrono parfitei. Na many mlemobia, be blemo vondi mobile.
Sana no mampani Mahama.
What the whole day?
Mampani Mahama say sakane wo illegal connection crofo yusun kania no muntia.
Illegal what is it?
Ntia was say o mine so masne no mutime ye adwuma no.
Okay. Ya me mo bia metran ka corrupt. O mo wiye ye sika dia kwaje. Ye nyini ye ni ma dia fer corrupt ye dey say crofo eni yi ni akeka ne sa na nkofo ache. Hwese mo je makoje 15 almost 8 billion in 2024. Now what to me declare more money in our say mokoje 10.4 billion. Jehona no some 5 year dash for baby. 5.4 year dash for baby.
Okay.
10.4 now moji and the crowd. Mo be a for the cash water for mechanism. Ah, mo the call not yache. A hona so not mama koteso. Normally 6.5 per now call and also 3 point something. So can we go 8 billion leko. Company at a point no more than 88 accounts. Almost to be 2023 kwa echo procurement ayensansi and go to the tune of 7.3 billion. Now ko yesa anyoma we nyina awia. Na wo ba be ka chemate men me a o man say me de mo boni amoye me metwa. Who would accept that? They have no justification. And it's more beyond so so.
Okay.
Now, I hope say PURC no. Every day say Honorable Bejira. Chamber of Mines and Energy Committee as they say. She no man men who cross over the Parliament.
But na ya janto anso our year board say ma PURC justify the ATSS can also see.
That be na ya dey so be chere na bi. Yeah, no mo for dey be serious o. Because street dey so no. E ho nyo sa. There is no justification for that. Ah, then you know they want to go 2 ways. Refi, fewer said the quack to talk. Obu fewer. I ain't 2
so ECG.
I that's ECG for you to come. 225. Such as it. I ain't now. Galamsey, mu use that reason, edit 2 more last year, and this year near water.
Stability, a hundred.
It's a cater for that. Say, yeah, exchange rate, you know. Aqua saying the last year, the early part of this year, now. And then there is a justification said forest differentials, all the aid taking care of it. But exchange rate, you know, are stable, inflation, above. So on what basis are you then going to increase it? Yet doing trauma in yes, sir.
Okay.
Yet doing trauma. And it's a movement for change, there can you say, Oma Benny conformably a face seeker. Containers a year, cables on cotton, your vessel. Mahama do be can know your MD hono. Omuye, mon friend. I fell you are no your board check. Galikajipu. Na
say containers, you also money.
And ya no quasica be put you a make a maca, price water. Says can I hear. Every do you go. It's almost Ghana water so yet a second do boy on the new internet in Quas, dear, said the Pudiumpa, yen fisher who na. Yet just says you can bar. Na yet true one more so. Me catch us a yen trias can be a view of Kuma. Was it Bills and Beco from sir? And yes, sir. Lala,
me that say, TD.
Yeah.
ECG, Ghana Water Company increment.
And I hope I will sound well.
Yes,
I need to make Jesus.
My green children say, as a member of Parliament for the good people of Chifo Etimokwa, there will be no sense in going to charge Ghanaians more money now. Me needs to say, everyone being here, say, see, I will me. You ever got charge Ghana for Sika Baby Bill. If kanea any ensure abuom. Number 2, men can't say ya ba bemi yen tu kanea ana ensure buom.
Okay.
Men can't say me say sia ye womi me gidi say ye betimi a try bibi foforo
Den
any saying ye betimi a try say 1 year enkanea no wo mu yusu a wo mu ntwea no ye bepe akwan bi e be fa so a ye beti umi yi wo mu nyina free system ni mu na yetimi anya 1 year etwea no krogen na se upe kanea ni bia wetwea na we yusu. Number 1. Number 2, misusu se katase hye proye adoso awa ECG ene nsuo ene de keka ho no ho. Misusu se si ebetimi a demonstrate, and I want to applaud His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say he's doing that. You betimi a demonstrate say 1 year say sikana fifa fa wo mo nsa se ye betimi a chire wo mo arese ye tukumi a confiscate wo mo nuoma a wo mo di say sikana ye ejijiji sikano a. And that is why you see me sitting here. Pre-bargain is one of the things I will always go for. Se nipa no ko wie sikano sebin preduasa no de koye japade akese na wuchi ono nko akotum na se ewurade kura afra no afiase a se na busuafo ayeyi o. Why won't you rather go after the things or the nyama na aye na wonjiji nyama na didi sikani nyina mpo se bia wo ba akotum bia be 10 years a wo de man 3 years no okodamu a wanya wo sika back. I think say no momo no ebeboa yen. So for me, adana make our parliament say wo ma wie sika bibi te say Poalogu dam yes ye near over 11 billion na yenye hwe and all that no sankrofo no munchichi wo mo yenye sika no ye gi sika no a say bia wo bia sa sika na mrase en fountain bia be 100 years a e bia 10 years near the amount ha ne gigi sa nuoma no a ebema utility bills na yeni kakra ye tua ne de bia ye pese ye tumo mi ye tua no bafom. I think that we can use that strategy and see how it will work.
Okay.
Because de bia no dia ye woni say eya ni atum no. I think we have to try another strategy now. And I thank His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wo yi asem na no. Oka say dia womodia ba ye just a mere proposal.
Yeah, say Ghana ni bi ani.
Hold on. Hold on.
Them TD memo to aso. Sa no ye we ya na mampani e de maame a meka se mani anso esan se de na me pese metene ne na mampani kan. Ye nyina nim se 280 a Ghana water de aba no onfa 280 mreyen.
Ahweni ahwo fe.
225 a ECG de aba no de ba. So de bedu 20% kra eyentumu.
Ahobrase ne ani die mu.
O de bedu 10% eyentumu.
Ahweni.
Nti no de yenim.
Ahweni.
Ti de kawasa.
Ahobrase ne ani die mu. Se wo bisa asem a nya de wo wutiri mu a wo pese wutie na ya wutie o. Di onipa no o pese o yi aso. Tie. Di onipa na we bisa na asem no. Di o pese wo yi ano fa no. And obey ye and wafa again. Wow, will be sa some also. Wo wakwen so beka said your kan ye no. Udi to man na winyintum. Name of you can't fight him for saying what he said because that is his understanding of what you ask him. It is up to you to judge, and that is your own right. Again, no, I think that His Excellency Mahama didn't say ye betun kaniem or say that is a proposal. And it will be looked at. Again, ye shemu wie na se hu nya se ye betu mu a. There will be no increment. So people should not go out there to say His Excellency Mahama say ye betu kanem. There is no increment. Nobody has said there will be increment. But the utility organizations have proposed. And that proposal, it is not anything that is automatic that is going to happen.
Medase.
Enti momi entry. Look, amambo na ekwo.
Tidi wadaroma medase.
Aye krojen.
Doctor.
Aye amambo adi Ghana be kwa kosi yi.
So
let's do it.
I mean, propose a bit of so be kra ne senkane ani so enya de obi abetum.
Yes say Ghana water say omo so no aye fi pa. Enti the way omo be so no. Sebi ye area of study into the processes now. Ye fa so de attending so no to a good use for us. And the crack around says to say Galamsey na ginsem. Galamsey no and then maybe I tea honorable and then now buy omo to me and yes for Galamsey into a ginsem. Into so no say na say
MVP.
And untina first of all Ghana water say all pay into moon.
Secondly almost a factor say the man.
Na banya wa share your boss say ube end Galamsey 2 weeks. Now want to me end Galamsey na yin nyanso papa no. Now you are the same people now. Omo awa appointee omo call Ghana water and eti ho. Your own people and this proposal aiba. How do you justify it?
Ahwene Dog,
Sidi wadar mama mana no Sidi mana no Sidi menyesa
NDC cabinet ministers, it is online.
What refer to Sam George money and they can here there. The new call also 1 week.
1 week.
The mimi ya samije fika
1 week.
Sam George, sorry, Ekine 1 week.
But Sam George,
Sam George, so your president.
Or a cabinet minister.
So say
no man panit na wa dream bomb.
But I know what they Sam George.
To me to man company for now.
Deliberately be doing
this.
About the issues.
Cabinet ministers into me to man company for at cabinet meetings. What they believe in. Any GD omo ewo mampani mu no omo ntumi ntuni for cabinet meetings.
Yes, omo tuni for.
That is all we have been told. And I say omo tuni for so on fa. It's either of the two. Omo ntumi ntuni for and now omo tuni for on fa. Until near air cosui those two legs no and then the honorable kind a boy bra bebre. Moving on. Yeah, Veti finance minister no kaden. Oh, would you introduce and increase new taxes or see they be that? Now what steady economy no or steady economy no nia ohu ye ne say ye free bibi compliance esimi nua ahwene edidwa e wo se otua tax x ema aban ontua onya compliant e say nia wo se wo ye no ontumi nye enti nia wo se ye ma ye nikoso ene se ye behwe na omo tua tax no atua na yatumi ama taxes no aye transparent emu ada ho. Into transparency and compliance. Those were the problems with our economy when it comes to taxes. Finance minister, na numu asem, I'll catch the Ghana no. Ono to mampanifo, e ba esi kasem ho a. Ono to manifo na so ntunifo. Ana otunifo na so wontie. Enti omo de anya taxes. Eno nti na omo so be yi levy efi ho. Omo yi levy no be D levy buy. Plastic products. Ya tumu over 70%. Na
so you say me person be divert ba plastic no. Senya de pa. She said you saying so the impact of plastic.
There are aspects of plastics are eya de pa.
But to the focus on
PVC pipe ni nyina plastic. PVC pipe na e di nsuo ni brain no. Ni nyina plastics. Ye ka sachet no and then the management and no na issue no. But plastic in itself is a good product. Enti ono Edi sa increment by no D levy ebe kan ho obi a wo se on fa taxes emba or D levy ebe kan ho
maybe sa say ECG ne Ghana water ye di bread I'll finish I'll come there Ghana Water Company Limited
how I'm building my argument. Yes,
as one more air into moon.
Is it justified?
One more justified.
And I make a choice ECG omo manage ECG ne any board no omo manage Ghana Water any board no they are appointees of the government and they sing the song of the government. They believe in the policies of the government. Abani policies and omo di adwuma e wo ECG and Ghana Water but abani catch the Ghana for say on to BBM because any taxes no was so the burden Ghana for. Near Ghana for here a buying through the finance minister. I catch and say a compliance and transparency. And those two new way. And I will burden Ghana for with taxes. And I net over 228%. Yeah, coaching Ghana for three so. And your taxes. A buyer over. Oh yeah, demonstrations against taxes. Abaya Oba.
But I was also corrected.
Abaya
Oba. They're okay.
280. Abaya Oba.
You know, you're able to medical.
At this point, that is the proposal. So what are you working with? What are you working with? Now, I'm being ambushed. Why would you even propose that? For the government doesn't believe in taxes.
Your sense of imagination, your capacity of imagination. You want me to imprison it? You want everybody to imprison your capacity of imagination? Somebody's proposal, you are using it as a yardstick to measure the government.
It shouldn't stand. But your work, I was say ultimate.
And I make sense. That be but say even 225. Many me say 225 and even the last July increment by what are omantum.
But
attention to something. July and tomorrow
should there be increment?
Question.
And I'm laying the foundation.
July Muna and Kania equal for 14.75 no.
No, July 2 point something. First time 14. No, first time 14.
And so omantum.
But should they increase it?
Obin can sir, and I saw the proposal 280% about. And not just no mudi betum. At the end, no PURC ever consider.
So I'm saying,
yeah, 5 and not 10.
I'm saying,
sir, specific, but
very good. No problem. I'm saying, sir. I'm saying, sir. What I'm saying is, the proposal itself is a non-starter. The proposal itself should not even come in because the government told us through the finance minister at the vetting. I mean, now share here.
Is the finance minister the one making a proposal?
He is the one that advises the president on the economy.
But is the finance minister the one making a proposal?
The proposal is a non-starter in the sense that
who made the proposal?
Managers at Ghana Water and the managers at ECG, NDC appointees, you know, are buying it. They are not even thinking of taxes. So why would you even propose the taxes? Abani say you enjoy taxes and so you are doing D-level. Abani say you enjoy taxes but plastics yatum, insurance yatum, electricity yatum, where yatum, anti burden odi or how odi a chere and they be Ghana for so. Now abani oye demonstration against taxes. Oba abaimu overting o minister say dey be yen to taxes mu e ban say na wo dream taxes to the tune of 228% in the first place. That's my question.
May I say
it's a non-starter because that was not the social contract between the government in opposition, adverting, and Ghanaians. That is my argument. It's a non-starter.
May I say,
a very insensitive and the whole I be mother, never to Ghana for so. As soon as I ban we share about.
May I say, Dr. Kwabnaje Kumuna can me phone lines and the Kosunim Komo. It's Obama now the Wajin chair about Komo, the Esha me no ECG Ghana Water and tomorrow more Esha say one more Edeba. Nampage for the Bay Juma and a Danchensoa. Nano answer for the man Panico Sia. Nanu ya what demand, yes, say a Galamsey, say a ya mammo, say a cabmami can be, a Sembia man Panicano, a tower soon, a soweni. Obetumi abonabaso ho ana 0302211701 0302211702 0302211703 and 0302211704 me number Senior Benjamin Martin. Ben.
Yeah, I'm here.
Nyame adomo frefe.
The first year of the promo.
Yes, you.
Yo, the American or a bonding, or a business, buying for promotion and so Momo entuna enkotwana site omo entera omo dena utam point na omo asu party momo che na omo kanje no di for no bi janko yen so na ita ma tunya mo yishma
na me enka ho me da se ben na iguso efa yaya mache yaya utemenka
Amini ba me tonka
ofrefi
Premier la teacher ka zeflo rock officer town.
Yetio.
Ba mentia minua an pipi no tia mentia ni moya for hawo kusi na jombo yin kan chama.
Okay.
Na nyama wa boss no mo mi asem ni bi am tumi chama le dikan. O hwe mama kena men ka me ma dendia o dika insurance ho a kan fi se obebo because it min kum klasi na ko mi kum ti se do ma wa fie su na iko do ma nkro ni class na me nya so big model nti so dika insurance wa ka beta 2 Ohe na TCT be na osugo tutututu na omo ka kire Ghana for say omo ntum ena ye hwa ho kire ne Ghana for yuma mo sa be ka kire zentu because of Galamsey we can di illegal ayaba tax yaba Ghana for ye jetu otokoto wangalama by 150 pesos fi o ka ho it is auto fankala say imi ko ma dimno ye hwe say Galamsey no kwa me kwambe so no ndo fa so na no media for mbisa no wa kira Upo kamali, je dis pas, on me free, mais ma pote la Côte d'Ivoire. C'est où, oui, tu as Côte d'Ivoire. Tu as mon cassana, mon langue, you know, à lui, il y a fait un mouskassa, et il y a fait des cassabibri. Il dit ça, il y a un problème. Il dit, il y a pas de roman, ça me conforme mon bras. Mais là, pour le coup, mon cassana ici, il y a mis un ma parole.
Mais là, c'est, il y a fait off of fro, et ou à Romano son. Mais moi, 2 p.m.
Hello.
2 p.m.
Miniaba.
Aye. Mampo.
Here me about 2 p.m.
Mati.
Masom asante mampo. Na miniaba wo ho ye de.
Me ho ye pa.
Na wo kwe the stars me say wo yi akache na de na asa be PhD o yi.
Na wo say me be adwuma ye sa.
Oh, nyanko o Israel. Na mamentia regional minister Dr. Frank Amwako hen.
Okay.
Na NDC regional chairman na kwesi bibio bia no ane Kenzuba. Miniaba ye be sere. Share 2 p.m. de bia na ye kasa His Excellency Goodluck Obama, John Dramani Trump, Kwame Abebio Mahama. Papa or reset Ghana. Share MPP for na men tell you. Mini abai enti akra wadi 8 years. Any akra wadi 8 months. One and a near fee. Mube yusu 8 years. Yeah, wo she Mahama ba wait just 8 months. After press for many of the questions I so me freely fucking. After press for a BC in the history of Ghana. And then I'm going to give Empire Bontai, His Excellency Goodluck Obama, John Dramani Mahama. I'm about paying Juma. Now MPP for sorry, I soprano. Oh, I cry with the 8 years. And the power with the Sebio 8 months. Wine and I want and more day. What's that MPP for? But I'm Montreal party in a no position or there. Like move now. I can papa.
Abu Mache. Abu.
Good morning, Miraba.
Mr. Lower TV on the team of phone, the more now and come on.
Abu, you know, second here.
It's you.
And a baby, Yaman come on, but me camera Yaman is a me, MCO, Majida, Kungo, Ekma, or will do a workman, or limit chairman, or a right, Yamabulu, Yaman come on. Fair, it's Excellency John Dramani, young one per man, Papa, APP, they have no any cause to stop. They give you 8 years. $1 to 4 cities. I don't consume it in jet. Cocoa production almost 1 million ton a year, and 400,000 tons a year. Mahama petrol price almost about 14 cities a gallon, and they almost about 80 Ghana. And then the Mahama.
Okay.
Now you have within 8 months. Don't like to see the oil in there. You have the chance to talk everything. Please, corruption, Galamsey. Make your 8 years. How is this? Your own minister. Your life minister, also your own minister, senior ministers, military men, where you can send another, or the president to the tour. But Mahama, within 8 months, younger up to next year, if you are here, then you could declare the state of emergency. But
Mate, ato, mamena se na me fa ofofro, ewo ho no mo. Collins Martin. Collins eh.
Hello. Arene.
Papa. Na everything.
Obuase.
Yes, you.
No permitia. I mean, yenye mathematics view.
Me too.
Adia say, yes, any bium count. Then see man penyo say, MPP are saying for 8 years. There will be a say 8 years. I think I would declare state of emergency. Okay, just more for say about that and one standing for 8 years. Miss Feramo, Omas are sending that one home. My soon home. Ye, after Papa so you have my year. And yes, I can. There will be a I didn't 8 years. What's the wound to me, Mamma? And can just now by that and after for 8 years. You almost message you count. They can't. I'm paying the BDNS while fairly organizing fighting.
May I say, Collins of what say, Mamma for from Martin? Memoir. Mr. Wawfra, aya lower with TV set no why. Na etie me phone no patch me san for from Martin. Okay. Yeah, she say obetumi afre na phone lines no na desk no so na afra na matie wadwen kire aka me san ko boase Martin.
Me pacho the American say
okay.
This year no Ghana yese Akufo-Addo ba 8 years wanye bibia. By wanye bibia ni nti ne de aban na Mahama. Enti de bi omo be plenty bi oni omo ka say 8 years 8 months ne won kro ne ba. Ma Ghana enko na nimo. Ye nim say 8 years no wanye bibia ni nti ne adan ya ma wo sebeye. Ba de bia no ma ya comparison na ma be plan so 8 years ma anya hwe. Enti wo akra ya wo akra no nya 8 years. Me abewo 9 months. Na 9 months ne buy no ni decision ne 8 years ni na. Enti na no ne bebo ana. Na te so no mpo ba na months no. Obe twa 4 years grandpa and ya bi ebe ti said we twa 20 years awa be say o mine no kra. Nti ma dwen kire no.
Me da si oba memfa ofofro na yenkoye nim. Okay. Enti solo mami tio on esamati diaka ene de Dr. Jekumaka.
The woman you say anyway for the Omokan, Galamsey here Omopa. Oman Penny also reconsider the decision on the state of emergency.
Okay.
And yes, you be dear doctor. You see, say yes, cancer it take 20 years and said that you know what the every day no musuin cancer be an numco. Sort yes, Galamsey so say you cook them, they say you fool them. Yeah, Baby Ham man, I say answer I could declare state of emergency. Yes, sir, the fear of the unknown. Monstro, says he come on mine.
Medas, my man call Ahomasumra. Sammy Boche, Martin.
Amelia, Abena, I mean, which here, Papa, I won't say.
Yamia Domo, a puffy fee.
As a man can say, I'm a cafe. Mamicha, honorable by Champon, in Chanapa. Namilia, yeah, I did a course of political theory. And in how and this for a state of emergency. I did share the Akufo-Addo. I was Ghana happy. In the April in Yerea, almost 2 years, 40 years, Akufo-Addo. It's more than was then soon and it's going to Galamsey. And then Mahama can say, can we say so declared state of emergency? Get a bank and you go to war, you soon after you more one. That's it. Said there some sort. I could have black. But me sensitive, sir. You get to emergency and then a man among. You tell me about the kind of a mamma. Put the father getting yet, and before them yet, and then a mamma. More declare, 1 year, much in Galamsey to a example. Every year, we don't need any long talks. Yeah, woman, I said, so we make some kind of now. Don't you get tomorrow and later in ya? But look at the 2 weeks. Some George and then okay, look at the 2 weeks. And the 2 weeks, money come, I not gonna for on Tom. But Galamsey, I'm going to propaganda, put the campaign of Ghana. So, yeah, we are going to announce insurance. Yeah, because with you, you need to be here, and yet we are here. Don't put Master for you from any.
Some watching my last caller, solo for no Simona, you repair.
And don't here. O mine, Galamsey no air bono. Na meeting say friend for Bako Case, Mosine Akufo-Addo Selma, Empa or Selma, being an influence. It is
Akufo-Addo Breno Selma, Nalan Kahubi and Anon Kahu.
Was it ye?
Nalan Kasa, MPP Akufo-Addo Abine Segan and no one and all.
Akufo-Addo Abai. Maybe Sasa Benestan, no Odima. Oh, yeah, Akufo-Addo Abai.
But Nalan,
no, the ballot. I go forward no swear
but so je no get appointment ana
say wo constitution be ye go help your friends to president swear and vice swear na the minister swear na you say the that
to ministers na perform here ye nim say at the end no sobo na ye de bon
all law minister of lands and natural resources obi kura control report minister interministerial committee professor Frepon Boate enumerate all the problems body or ye ho de Timan shift go post no. The woman is a papa say o man no. And nothing na yeniemu bi ka kire.
Nti o say na dem person meti ase so say no am na more effort ka ho bi. Ala na effort ka ho na o ma adwuma we have the men. We have the men nyina no man nya adwuma na MPP fini na mo diga na bedu. Ana me boa.
Adwuma ya mu.
Tina lanka men na go for
so with whoever takes the decision, the crucial decision. So okay wa dwene that's a decision no. They also taking the right decision. And now won from so.
But I don't know person we in the same na we blame.
I don't know say ya two abamo kwabrane. Commander in chief, ala no commander in chief.
Meet you.
No, me je nyina ho.
That meet you.
That you see that premise that you want, you know. Shows to say you are not ready to apportion blame when you are voted for as the president. Say identity okwa wan go busa the lands and natural resources minister question that Omampeni Mahama. So Omampeni Mahama.
So na to sa frame me to ntinam.
First of all, Omampeni Mahama, ye the man no. Ono ana we obi lands and natural resources. But he was responsible for answering the question for the lands and natural because no to me and odiamobia. Ti bibia anko ye Omampeni no a ye de ubesi so no and wan ye ni. That is how I also who know. Now, ya ye say we no. Say ye ma ye ni kose wo mo a ya bo wo mudin e wo professor from Bob watch report. Any na no ya me name abanga attorney general see yen go investigate you to ko yeah then you are going after the big fishes.
Mateo, there's a question how will be some farmer Solomon Owusu or since dear wo kan said the commander in chief to be a ko na nkoyia ye fa so boni mono no e di nta na wo blame ba me aso or
can say the what constitution be
me patro meet you ya me ni
presidential oath na yes one ticket presidency
okay
and the vice president the oath okano and the president that has a difference be him it is one ticket if the president fail or vice fail
sana ministers and so power
that be omo dey different because your presidential catch anybody say one yes I one ticket
me that say you
1 minute fail here
me that say me say meet the press now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama you know I think it's a very good exercise oh yeah that's a very good governance process to unveil yourself for the good people of Ghana who voted for you massively
okay
to ask questions you know I think it could just 8 months to his administration. I think it's a very remarkable.
But that now can 8 months. I'm just 8 months. Oh, what 8 months? But now, I say area
in every variable. In every variable, you'd have to juxtapose that with another. Who have similarity. Which will be 8 years. The idea your man. Now, which will be 8 months. The idea your man. Na edi cancer will say 8 months in.
I think
say. It's a very good thing.
Doctor,
we'll continue to do that.
The fights, there will not be any time or Bekasa or against Nanado. Now, question I will be saying. Say they be an advocate and say we should expand Akufo-Addo's tenure from your history. But as part of those 8 years, Mr. Lache Martin spent 6 years. All year in the campaign, see you elected as president of the country. All the achievements he listed.
Yeah, true.
All the achievements.
Yeah, true. When you did the campaign,
he listed.
When you did the campaign,
even on the day of his resignation.
Correct him.
On the day of his resignation. Mr. Alan. Mr. Alan,
from meba
or resign
e dey no kan ya e achievement from
or resign
time no
resign from MPP many million so local share with asem was local no
yes
I see African Continental Free Trade Area
after
Mr. Chairman
I dey chairman
and assembly plant
okay
yes okay me negotiate
what
negotiate
come on
assembly plant e ba Ghana ha do ne kufa Mr. Chairman so if we are expanding
so the trouble
me na share TV three man
aka catch us say o ma be Akufo do that amemwala no jamisi respond here does it not include Alan there and you create free say
Alan any record Alan any record
enti me ba enti say wo say wo yin free man the face of mo di say mo ye den
there when of data for you
there all can say after or so e can assembly plant no and I was say omo yin film in the first place what the same way then first of all
and before
but also
after no starting somewhere in 2011
but during the 6 years no mo ye there for
oral and chamati one year special envoy AU
during the 6 years no mo ye there for and those aspects free 6 years no yenyin free mu minu yi kasa ni eyi ekufa now all those things
what get to the Kufuor
to be the achievement of Mr. Alan in the Kufuor style was a non-starter yenyin free mu ye no Ghana for me share money ma ka kire mu
5 minutes maybe 2 minutes
e share mu
discriminatory
that is na say me ba o ja kasa ma me ba o
ka kire say
5 minutes
dollar na 17 no
dollar na ba taxes e kuyen into be taxes e free
obi aye propose na jo mama ka tire o propose na o ye keke ye farm to obi afa wo si e aba
obi 24-hour economy ba
ama mabu 24-hour economy the way one na
ba ku po
24-hour economy
the only solo
the only place
Madaroma
na Galamsey
mamiti o
excavators ni aba abegua asase
meti o no kana we obesu ya no meti
medase Ghana ni bi a wo hwe me wo ye mmabunu ya di 24-hour economy aba ya launch wo menua minimum ka say apprenticeship koso wo bi a wo su adwuma na etua wo ka na madam a wo kire adwuma na etua wo ka menua nom sesi amene wo ka say ya prisons community prison recruitment ya police recruitment ya me adoma Tuesday be ma kolonchi media opraso eni ntino mmabunu mo nyina mo nsori jo Mahama odwire o ma ho wa ba Ewurade apama Akufo do a oye Nebukadnezar ne na aban efiri ho wodi jo Mahama ohwe o man ade aba eni ntino mo nyina mo fa mo ho nsem na muam na MPP foi de wodi wo ho to wo mo so asemato enti Ghana mmabunu mo nsori na NDC and his excellency Mahama wa ba odi
ajeku 24 economy na da no Galamsey na da no
tax opposition say ya
Ghana for mabunu mo nsori
opposition dey out here say ya
ajeku me da sit
so the verdict was passed again at
mabunu na was
friend say Obuasi
Adaroma ye breast
by lesson mukuta nyuma de Obuasi ya kwakwaji adobon mu party egu poto mu party mu de mu chemia
solo meeting
mu de mu chemia
ajeku me da se
reform party
ajeku
na okay
na
alanchamaje okuta ni ofama kakra wo we dwane
Enti wo de ye de besi. Meda empanyifo me yesa de ka me ho na Nnawotwe dwumadie ne ye de bre wo. E wa Adom TV na Sempa 94.7. Ora TD Vondi e ye mrahye bedwane wo twefo timokwa abaton pesia no so. Ora Solomon Owusum e wo movement for change and na Dr. Kwabena Ajekum e wo the New Patriotic Party waka communication team no homo ne mabedwafo anopai meniomo edi dwuma edi amegye so ene abena pokua menie mada wase se ojebre ehwe me makra